Hi, I'm Alston. Today I'm back with another great lifetime deal. This time it's for a WordPress premium theme collection to be honest. It's called ThemeIsle. It's currently on lifetime deal from AppSumo. You can check out the offer here and let's say check out the actual plan for this theme. You can see they are providing 4 different themes from their collection, which are the most popular one, and as well as the ability to use on 5 website and double code. If you purchase it, you can use it on unlimited website. Before going into walking through it and the review on setting how this everything works, if you are someone like me who concerns about speed of a theme rather than the features and the functionality appearance, that always comes seconds to me. I wanted to always have a theme which is suitable and also to be speed worthy, because that is basically comes because that is what will increase the user interaction within the website and as well as the search engine optimization ranking, because the site speed is a big factor when it comes to this. So first let's take a look into the actual speed testing comparison before we get started with the default WordPress theme. This is the default WordPress theme which comes 2019, and I have installed another website with Neve Pro, which is they are one of the biggest main theme on their collection, and I have installed the third website with Astra. We all know that they are the fastest theme available for WordPress as of right now on the market. So I'm testing all 3 of it before even getting started. So you can see the differences. And okay, now let's take a look into the actual speed test comparison before we get started. You can see the first one, I have installed the Neve Pro with the ThemeIsle theme which comes under that. For the second tab, I have used WordPress default theme, and for the third, I have used Astra. We know that Astra is the most lightweight theme currently for WordPress, and personally which I like, so I'll be using all 3 of them to compare it. Let's put it into GT metrics to test it first. I have also not added any other plugins or additional plugins in, so this speed test will be actually based on the theme rather than any actual factors which is influencing the report. Let me get the final one also so we can compare it. Okay, this is the result for the basic WordPress theme, and you can see it's really optimized when it comes to speed. It has a total page size of 48 and 8 requests, and let's see the Astra performs similarly, even though their page size is 40 and the request number seems to be 1 request higher, and they also have great score when it comes to page speed and vice low. And finally, let's take a look into the Neve Pro, and you can see they are the lowest page size when it comes to loading, but they have more requests, but to be honest, the page size, they are the lowest. And when it comes to the overall, the WordPress defaulting as the most smallest request count when it comes to that, but to be honest, when the WordPress default theme, it does not offer a lot of customization like Astra provides or the Neve Pro. So that is basically a default theme, so we can make a check on it. So if we really want to compare this thing, we need to compare with a similar theme which offer the same functionalities mostly. And so comparing to Astra, you can see it has the lower page size, and as well as in Astra they have the lower requests and you can see Astra is slightly better, but it is not far behind. It's really have great scores and everything. And Astra doesn't have a lifetime deal currently, but Neve Pro actually has the lifetime deal, and they offer great features and functions. So this theme is actually worth checking out, guys. If you want a site for a you want to make your site look, feel, and also make sure that it runs fast. Okay, let's take a look into the now let's take a look into the actual review and how we can set it up and the features of the Neve Pro. You can see I have logged into my dashboard here. This is basically how your license systems and everything will look like on the Neve Pro. Once you've done that, all you need to do is to install it. Let me show it in a brand new site how to install it. Let me close the other tabs. First, there are a couple of ways. First, you can freely install the free theme of the Neve Pro. Then you can upload the Neve Pro add-ons plugin, or you can just directly go into the Neve Pro and find out where the plugin, the download Neve Pro add-on plugin, and click on install it and activate it. Okay, you can see it says that it requires the Neve theme, so I'll go ahead and install it. It will ask me to enter the license key for the theme, so let me copy that, and you can see it has installed it. It's saying me to validate my license key, so let's go here and validate it. That's it, guys. So basically we have now installed the theme with the Pro version into our website. You can see first we need to go to the Neve options, so we can see the options available through the back end of the dashboard. You can see basically they have given the basic links for the main part when it comes to customization of the theme, and they also given us the links for the demo, and they are showing recommended actions what we can do, and they also listing us some of the important plugins which is really compatible with the Neve Pro, and the reason why they think it is really suitable to install it. So they also give us the options to install and activate it. This is one of my favorite. This theme particularly have great integration with AMP for WordPress, so you can install AMP for WordPress from here. Also, I have the link for the documentation. Changelog is available. Site library. This I will be showing in last, so you can have more clear idea on how to use the default starter site with Neve Pro. Now you can see the Neve Pro model add-on modules which has been activated. You can see all the things which I have activated for me. I don't have a lifetime. I didn't get the lifetime deal since I was already a customer with them for a year plan. So if you get the lifetime, you might see some of these options might actually be turned on for you guys. Okay, now let's take a look into the actual customizer to see how the settings and the functions of this theme looks like. Let's go into settings. You can see these are the basic settings which they offer. Everything is under this left sidebar. First one is layout. It gives us the options to adjust the container width on our website to see, so we can adjust according to the way we want container. It gives this option for each different pages, single post, blog and archive section, and the default one. And it also gives us the option to set content and sidebar view how we want it. This is a simplified version. In case you want advanced options, you can enable it on here, and it will separately for different page type. It will ask you on what kind of layout we want with the sidebar and content. Block layout also same. They currently offer 3 different block style, and with the options to let's take a look into the one. With the options to disable the block is also same. They offer 3 different versions, and they give all the control with the visual layout when it comes to blog, with the order of post and export length, number of character we want to show it in the summary view, pagination, which kind of pagination do we want, numbering or scrolling, infinite scrolling in the same page. It also shows the separator which we want to use here. We can change here, and it will immediately show the updated version here. They shows the meta sections of the post. If we want to disable it, for in case we don't want this date, we can hide it and it will disappear. And we also can have the ability to change order of these meta fields. You can scroll and see it will automatically get changed here. It gives us the options to include the author into the post section. You can enable it, and you can see it's listing in here, and it shows the size and text. Basically everything it's customizable, guys. That's the option for here. From here, basically same thing, guys. When we come to single post, it gives us control over all the post meta and some additional plugin as well. For example, we can include sharing icons enabled. Then we can add the sharing networks we want to make sure so it shows a nice sharing or module under each of our post. Option is available, and related post option is also available in case you are interested. Author biography section is available for you guys. Basically that is a single post. They also included a scroll to top feature within the theme itself. You can see we can fully customize on which side to show the colors. All this functionality is available from here. And let's take a look into the header section now, where once you click on the header section, it will open up this pop-up here where it shows the visual layout of the header. You can see this is the header top, this is header bottom, and this will be the primary section. And we can design differently for desktop and as well as mobile. As soon as you click on the mobile, it will automatically change the layout to mobile. So when we setting up the menu for mobile, we can actually see how it will be looking on mobile devices. So in order to adjust any of these things, we can do it from here. Let's say for example, we can include search function and just drag and drop it, and it will automatically include a search function. If you want to reduce the size, all you need to do is come here and scroll it down the way you want, and it will automatically get adjusted there. If you want to move it, you can move the way you want, and here all fully customizable. Even the size of the fields, everything is customizable here. They offer different function we can add for the header, including various elements available. From button, we can include a button in our HTML, and there is options to include plain raw HTML, search icon, secondary menu, different button layers. If you want multiple buttons on the header, that is also possible. Logo section, and primary, social, contact, menu option, all these options are available. And if you want it to include it in your menu, all you need to do is come here and click one of the icon which you are interested. For example, let me take this button and place it on anywhere you want, and it will be automatically included and it will be showing it to you guys. For example, if you want to take it up here, just take it back and it automatically updates here. I don't want it to center, I want it to make it left aligned. All you need to do is take it here and you can see it's really applied on the left side. So far this is the header section which I'm really liking on the ThemeIsle, because it's really flexible and it's really fast to make this adjustment, and we can exactly make the header look the way we want. So it's really great, guys, this feature. It also shows they are also giving us an option for including transparent header also, in case if you are interested. You can see we can include the transparent header, and it will make the header transparent, so the background image will be visible. And basically that is the header option. They also give us the option for the footer to completely edit it, including the copyright, which will be below here, this one. And they also gave us the option for adding footer widgets into our sites. It's possible totally. They give up to totally 4 footer widgets, and we can also include a footer menu into our theme. Page header, also customizing page header specifically, you can make it more customizable option from here. And colors and background, they give us all a lot of option on different selection for different elements of the website. Typography, we can totally control the entire themes typography from general. We can choose different font, we can select the size, everything is fully customizable from here. You can see heading section also we can control from all the different heading styles, we can control it from here. Buttons, if you want to change the secondary color, primary color of the button, how it looks and everything, we can do it from here. Finally, there's options to add a menu, and also the additional CSS if you want to include some custom CSS code. Basically, guys, there are a lot of customization option available, which will not be able to, I will not be able to show it in one single video here, because it will take more than 30 minutes to just to see the basic customization. If we go into the advanced customization, it might take more than 45 minutes. So I didn't want this video to be too long, so I'm just glazing over the main functions. You can have a check it out if you want. They also have the documentation, video tutorial for in-depth advanced settings and everything. First, let me go back to the admin panel. I forgot to mention, they also have support for some great page builders with this thing. So it's really good. Doesn't matter if you like a DB or Elementor, it supports most of the biggest page builders. So it's really easy for us. And now one more feature which I am excited for this, it's custom layout. We can create custom layout for headers, footers, and we can edit it through page builders, and we can select which section of the theme we want to edit, and it will automatically make this particular content which decided into that particular section. They also have a really good filter if you want to make sure that this header section or the custom layout is showing on exactly the page we want. For example, if we did a really good page builder here, and let's say we want to show it for the post, and it automatically will ask you which post do we want to add to this filter. So we can have different header element section for different post pages. It's totally possible from here. Okay, now let's look into the final one, to import a starter site, and I think that will be the way most people will be using these themes, because normally only the experienced developers will like to go from the scratch and building everything on own. But small, if you are looking to get a great design quickly, we usually prefer to go from the starter site. So in order to build a starter site, come here and go to sites library. You can see these are ready to use pre-built theme with one-click installation. They shows us different themes which are supported for different page builders. We have Elementor, Brizy, and Gutenberg is also available. Choose on which of the page builder you want, and it will automatically show you the relevant one for you. For me, let's take Elementor look, and you can see it gives us a great option for starter, guys. You can see how many options that they have available. Really beautiful themes, guys. You see, if you want to see any preview of this theme, you can do this by clicking on the preview, and it will show you the preview, so you can see whether this theme is what you are looking for. Okay, let's say for example you are okay with this theme and you want to install this theme now. Go back. Oh yeah, you can import it from here. Sorry guys. You can go for a different theme from here to see how each one looks like. Let's say for example if I want to insert this, click on the import button. Now it gives us few tips when it comes to importing, and it's asking whether do we need to import the content. Yes, and the text, images and everything. And it's asking the customizer option settings. Do we need to import the customizer settings? We can do that. If we don't want any content, just we want the customizer setting, we can disable this and keep this. So there is total flexibility here. Same here in widget content. Do you want to import that as well? Yes. And it also shows some additional plugins which are used for this starter site. So it will automatically, if not install, it will automatically download and install as well. So let's click on import and see how it works. You can see first it's installing the necessary plugins which are not available on the system. Let's see how. I'm not pausing this video because I wanted to show you the real-time process on how fast it was. You can see it has automatically done the process. Now let's take a look into the site. Okay guys, now you can see the theme has been installed and it has automatically imported this sample theme which I selected. In case if you want to edit this also further, you can edit it on your favorite page builder. From here it will totally support all the elements presented on the page. You can select any of this content tab and you can edit as well. Basically that is the brief overview. See, sorry if it's not extensive. I'll be doing further review and comparison and how I actually set up a site using Neve Pro in upcoming videos. Here I just wanted to briefly go through all the things which I needed to be said about this theme to make it help you to make a decision whether this theme is something you want or not. They have included 5 different themes into their selling lifetime deal package now. Neve Pro, which I showed you. Astra Pro is another theme. In that, basically Astra Pro is not like a page builder theme. Rather than you will be able to set everything on your website from the customizer tab. From here, for example, you will be able to update your home page and set up the pages you want. All the editing option can be done from the customization panel itself. That is called that is a basically feature for STI. It's called material design, where you will be able to do all the edit from here. You can see, for example, they also support page builders, but additionally they have built in a platform where you can ability to handle everything from the sidebar itself. You will be able to adjust the front page. Everything is possible from setting the customizer. Shopwise is a best thing for WooCommerce style websites. It's really good, and this is also another great theme for one page websites. So you guys can check it out and see whether this theme is really suitable for you. For me, I really like the theme, and for a lifetime deal, when the popular things like Astra or other things are offering yearly prices and everything, it's really expensive even for me to make it for all of my websites. So here when they give $49 for 5 websites, it's really no brainer for me. I'll be getting one soon for me. I hope this video tutorial has been helpful for you. If there are any comments or any doubts you want to clear, leave it on the comment section. I will be able to help you. In case if you like this basic review video and you want to support me, please purchase your copy of the ThemeIsle through the affiliate link below in this description. And once again, thank you so much, and I will be back again with another great lifetime deal or discount video. Thank you.